Hey y'all, welcome
Hi.
back to Too Much with
Shay.
and Becca. And y'all, I'm really geeked right now because before we started recording, Shayla complimented me, and I cannot take a compliment.
No, literally, that is exactly why I don't compliment Rebecca a lot because you give her an inch and she'll take the mile. But I love that for her, period. I was telling her because I'm so used to having my curly hair out. So when I do a slick bun, and I put quotation marks because slick bun on curly hair is nearly impossible.
It's
Um,
ripples. It's
I
ripples.
feel like I'm bald. I gotta be like this the whole episode. Hey guys, I do have some hair
You know
back.
the TikTok sound? I'd be like bald headed hoe shit.
Oh no, we're on two different sides of TikTok. But I'm super excited for today's episode because this will be the last episode of 2024. Can you
Yes,
believe it? I
yes.
am so excited that Rebecca and I launched this venture in 2024, and I can't wait to see what it becomes in the new year. So today's episode is going to be all things new year, fun, chill vibe. So we hope you stay along with us. But let's kick it off with our usual minute rundown.
What's happening?
So tell me, Rebecca, what's happening in your week?
First off, I just want to say yes, congratulations to Shayla and I for actually making it through the year and continuously continuing with Too Much. And I just love seeing the amount of people that interact with us and subscribe to us every single day. So I want to thank y'all because we wouldn't continue doing this without y'all. So
Facts.
I just wanted to say thank you. So for my weekly rundown, well, for my minute week rundown, of course we had Christmas, and I tell people this all the time. I work in news. There is no holidays when it comes to like news. Like you're working. Like I work Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Like everybody's like, "Oh, what you doing today?" Like, "Are you go?" I'm going to work. Like it's not happening.
Yeah. On that note, I'm sorry to cut you off. I remember when I was on like the nursing track, it's the same way. Like hospitals are still open every day. So I'm like, oh, when I change my major, this will no longer be a thing. And of course, I chose another major where holidays also don't matter.
Exactly. And, I mean, I really didn't do much for Christmas Day. Like, woke up, I cooked the requested meals that were requested of me, per usual. And I watched NFL and NBA. And we'll get into that a little later in the show. But I wanted to talk about Christmas. Now, Shayla knows this story because I tell her this all the time. But, like, when it comes to Christmas, my dad has a habit of getting us the most random gifts. Like one year we got beanies that had speakers in it. Like, and everybody gets the same item in different colors. Last year it was a blanket. So me and my sister have this like running joke. We're like, okay, let's see what hat we get this year, right? So my dad wraps all these gifts in the same wrapping paper, and we're sitting on the couch, and like he hands us all our gifts, and me and my sister look at each other. We're like, let's guess what color it is this year, girl. And
Wait, are we gonna show our Christmas presents already? That's the next segment.
oh,
This is your little weekly rundown, girl. Now she about to dive in already.
sorry.
Okay, so that was your week. That's it. Other than Christmas stuff, because we're gonna designate. You guys will see what we got for Christmas.
Oh, well, yeah. No, that's it then. Not much happened. I tried to be merry
Girl,
and bright. That's it.
love that.
Told y'all
And
this whole
working.
story for nothing.
No, it's not for nothing. Stay tuned because we are gonna show our presents, but
Yes.
that's gonna be in the present segment. So for my week was literally like Rebecca said. I kind of worked, but I'm grateful that I was able to work from home. So it's not the same with Rebecca. Like Rebecca really didn't feel Christmassy at all because if you have to wake up and go to work, like it's just not the same. Like working from a laptop at home at your well, for me, I went to my sister's home. It was
Exactly.
good. I will say that I bought one of my nieces, Eliette, a big like princess house situation from Costco, and we spent all Christmas Day. Backtrack. For me, Christmas is Nochebuena, the 24th. The 25th is just like another day, but like, we're here, so we now also celebrate on the 25th. But we took all day building this house. I'm like, I hope Eliette plays with this house until she's like 20. I'm like, usually 25th, like you're supposed to be chill vibes, like nothing crazy. I was literally Bob the Builder and it was super stressful. But seeing her happy, I think when you see like kids, she's 6 years old, opening gifts. Valerie, this was the first year where she kind of understands what it is. Like she can kind of open presents. So that's super exciting. I think when you're around kids, it makes everything better. Do you believe, are you going to teach your kids or like you want them to believe in Santa?
I don't know because my parents ain't let me have that luxury. And it's like, honestly, I don't know. I want to say no, but I'm like, what if like they're like really excited? I would hate to break their hearts because I remember when I came home one day and I was like, I said to my parents, I'm like, oh, something, something, Santa, da, 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 da.
Yeah.
And my parents was like, Santa don't exist. Your Santa is mom and dad.
I think I'm going to be that parent. I think obviously when they're 3 and 4, I'll be like, oh, it's Santa. Like, we'll maybe go take a photo, but I'm not doing no elf on the shelf. I'm just like not doing
Yeah, nah.
that.
Okay,
But
but
again,
also
go ahead.
one off from that, would you let your kids like believe in the tooth fairy? Because my parents ain't let me do that. They said, go
I
ahead.
also didn't do that.
Girl, my parents said, go ahead, put that tooth underneath your pillow. I
I
woke
didn't
up,
even
the
put it
tooth was
underneath
still
my pillow. I learned it when I went to school and other kids like talked about it, and I'm
and I'm
like,
like,
oh, what is that? How come he never pop up in my house? What's to
right,
that? Give
right.
choosy,
Not
but
because Timmy Turner used to make me think that I was like the fairy's really about to come. Like,
the fairy never arrives, but it's okay. He'll come maybe next year. So on that note, we are going to share with you guys what we got for Christmas. I kind of feel a little bit weird about this because I don't know. Everyone likes showing gifts, but I feel like coming from my background, when I always saw everyone getting extravagant things and I got a shirt from downtown Patterson, I was like, oh, that's cute. But if you don't get luxury gifts, do not feel bad about it. Your time will come. When you work hard, you are able to buy yourself the things. So just use it as motivation. Don't feel like, oh, I'll never be able to get these things. You will. Just work hard and your time will come. So on that note, show us what your dad gave you guys this Christmas.
okay, so like I mentioned from my little story. So also, if you didn't know, I have been saying I want this specific item all like year because I'm like, if I have this, my life is gonna be together. I'm like, everyone who has this item has their
You
life
got an
together.
iPad?
Girl.
Wow.
And
You gave
Shayla
me
knows.
big one.
Shayla knows. Like I was because I sat there like, and honestly, to go to your point, honestly, if something's meant for you, it will be meant for you. Like I spent so much money on people this Christmas, like buying everybody's stuff to a point where like I kept saying, like, I'm going to get me and my sister an iPad. Like I'm gonna get us an iPad. But it just like was not in the cards. Like everything like was a swipe, 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 card payment, credit card bills, but also Christmas gifts. So I was like, I'm like, I'm gonna get it in the new year then. And so when I opened this, I'm like, there were so many obstacles to get to this iPad. That's the reason why I couldn't get it because I
Girl,
already got it.
I'm still going up that hill. So I am so happy for you.
Yo, thank you, Shayla. And Shayla really wants one too. So I was like, if I could, I was trying to put my bets into my betting apps so I could sit there and try and get something for Shayla, me, and everybody else.
I'm
Everybody get iPad.
kidding. She wanted to be the Oprah for the
Yeah,
iPad.
you get an
What was
iPad.
your reaction? Did you scream?
I said, ain't no way. I said, literally, I was like, I saw like air, and then I saw
Yeah.
like, I'm like, hold up. And Brianna,
Oh.
my sister, she was like, I was saying to myself how I want one for notes too. So it was like, it was both something like, and mind you, I never told my parents nothing. Like, I don't tell my parents what I want for Christmas because just like Shayla mentioned, like, I will get it for myself.
Yeah.
Like, I
And
don't,
also we know they can't, at least for me, like I know my
yeah.
mom can't afford it. So it's like, what is
Exactly. Like my parents pay so much bills as it is on
yeah.
top of like what they're doing for my sister for college and stuff like that. So like I stopped asking for stuff I think at the age of 12, like honestly.
Yeah.
So it's just like everything that I want. And I think that's where like Shayla and I like kind of, hand in hand with this, like whatever we want, we just get for ourselves. So the
Mhm.
fact that I got this, I was like, wow, this is like I could actually really smile on Christmas. Like I was like
Oh,
that
love
actually made
that.
me
So was that from your mom and dad? The iPad.
Well, my mom gave us money.
We love money.
Right.
The older we get, the more appreciative I am about that. Because Rebecca knows I have this thing where I don't want people giving me money. I want you to think about what I like. But maybe I think I need to switch it up and say I do like the money.
Yeah.
So for my side of what I got for Christmas, of course, if you're a real true supporter, you know. The paper shredder. And you know what's funny? When I edited the social clip, I included an Amazon one, and I got the Amazon paper shredder.
When Shey said that to me, I said, I hope it brings you a lot of joy and well-shredded documents.
She also put it, my mom, she got me this mug, which is cute. Honestly, I cannot have more mugs. My mug and tumbler thing is overwhelmed. It says, with God, all things are possible.
I have that charm.
Charm?
For my Pandora bracelet, I have that charm. That says that.
I love that. And then I got this beautiful perfume. I love the presentation.
She got you that one?
This is my sister. My sister got me this. And she actually got me this like a few Christmases ago, and I love it. Not only the presentation, because I love high heels. I just don't go out enough to actually wear them, but this is fire. And so that has like one spritz left. And then she got me this big one for me.
Yes. Okay. It's giving stomp on them like roaches.
No, literally. Don't play with me, because if someone try to break in, I'm going straight for this. And then I can't complain though. My brother-in-law got me a big gift.
Oh.
He got me a new Apple Watch.
Okay, big things. Okay.
Yes. If you know me, I love working out.
I love her Apple Watch.
Yes. And the other Apple Watch I had, I thought I lost it, which is why I wanted a new one, but I didn't lose it, but it's old and cracked. And so I take very good care. So, I'm going to hold on to this. I think this is probably one of the most expensive gifts I've got, I fear. Or maybe not. I don't know. But again, and this is what, to the other point of like, when you want something, you work hard and get it. I started this own tradition for myself of like, I wear the same purse every day. It don't matter the occasion, for a party, a club. Rebecca, no. I wear the same purse everywhere. And if I do switch it up, it got to be something major. So I said, for the new year, I'm going to buy myself like a new purse. So then I got myself, this is from me to me, this Coach purse.
Wow. She living la vida loca. Wow.
This is my gift from me to me, because I work hard and I deserve it. So I think we all deserve to gift ourselves something.
Girl, it's giving high class. It's giving bougie and baddie.
Period. We work hard, but so this is gonna be my kitipong. I'm gonna wear this purse every day until 2026. So I will get my money worth. I don't know about y'all. So on that note, we hope you enjoyed your Christmas. If you want to tell us what you got, comment down below. Yes. Now the new event, New Year's 2024. Bye and hello.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, Shayla. I am so excited for 2024 to be over. Like, I am so excited because 2024 dragged me by my little edges and my kitchen. Like, everything. It just grabbed me by my whole perimeter. Like,
it was definitely a year. It was a year. So do you believe in New Year's resolutions or no?
I want to say yes and no, because I feel like because it's a new year, everybody convinces themselves that they have to be like a better version of themselves. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, which is fine to believe. But the problem is old habits are like hard to kill off, right? Basically. So I feel like because you have those habits, those like that you consistently do, it's kind of hard to sit there and be like, I'm going to go to the gym every single day when you don't do that already. And I know I'm speaking from experience, because I sat down, I'm like, I'm going to go to the gym as soon as the new year starts. I'll go 2 times and then don't go back, because like
there was like, I go to the gym like you see how I be going. And January is the worst year because everybody and their mother is there, which like I can't get mad about that because I do want, everyone to start their journey.
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely like a wave you just gotta ride out because the same
Right.
people that were there in January are not gonna come back.
Right. But that's why I think I'm also trying to break out of, like, one of my goals for 2025 is to become more disciplined, and like in terms of like I'm disciplined in other ways, but I feel like there's a lot of ways where I fall short when it comes to myself. Right. And Shayla will tell you, like, I do a lot for everybody. But then when it comes to me, I be like, oh, I'll do that a little later for myself. Like, no, I need to make myself a priority. And I also need to start having more discipline for myself.
Like not going to bed at 2 a.m. I think that's a great thing.
Girl, I can't help that.
No, but you can, because in 2025, you're going to be disciplined. So you will.
Shayla be getting on me because literally I'll get out of work at 10:30. I come home and then like, I don't know, I work my best at night. So it'll be 3:00 in the morning and I'm sending Shayla like emails and texts and all.
Girl, I'm in like my third sleep. Unless like on weekends I do work. So when I'm like waking up, I'm waking up to like Rebecca's 5 texts at 3. I'm like, girl, go to bed.
And then I'll go to sleep and I'll wake up at 8 and Shayla will text me and I'll respond quickly. And I'm like, okay, cool.
I am for sure a morning person. So on that note, I believe in New Year's resolutions, but I think the key to effectively accomplish these New Year's resolutions, you need to actually start in December because it takes time to build a habit. If you start your New Year's resolution January 1st, I mean, yes, it may work, but the reality is if you just jump into water and you've never swam a day in your life, you're most likely going to drown. It takes time. So like start mid-December. You should have already been starting. So then when January comes, it doesn't feel like you getting pushed into the sea. You know what I'm saying? Like you already, I know how to do a few strokes.
What is that, Shayla?
I was gonna go like this, but then I realized I couldn't. So then I'm like, I can't. But you get what I'm trying to say. The moral of the story is I do believe in New Year's resolutions, but what I've learned is you have to start early so you don't feel like you're, it's unattainable.
Definitely. I have a question for you though. What is one goal that you want for the podcast? Like what is something that you want for us in 2024? We're gonna speak it into existence.
Yeah, I would say continue to be consistent. Obviously, like as we go into the new year, I'm sure we share a common resolution, which is get our new jobs. And so hopefully when we do get our new job, we are able to, that will be a mountain that we will have to crawl because right now we do kind of have the same schedules, but when we get our new job, will that be the same? You know what I'm saying? So continue to be consistent and find ways to make this happen. And I think with everything, if you have consistency, the rest will follow, right? So if we continue to be consistent, the followers, the engagement, like brand deals or whatever, may come with it. So I would say consistency and growth for us in 2025. How about you?
Definitely consistency and growth. I would say stability, kind of like I want to see the same people. Like Denise, you be on it. You be on it. Like you are most stable. And don't get me wrong, my cousins, I shout out to y'all. Like y'all be paying attention, y'all be listening. Like they be clocking me on things that I've said on here. Like I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. But it's like I want to see like more stability in terms of like growing the amount of people who are returning to us. I feel like a lot of the people who do find us are new, and I appreciate that still. But I just want to like get some consistency and stability there. And I also want us to do like a hosting. Like I would love to see like a toomuch hosting, like Shey and Becca on the stage with mics, just talking.
I love that for us. Yeah. I mean, one thing about us, we can talk. So to that point, give me 2 if you want to, you don't have to. Since we talked about the whole idea of New Year's resolutions, 2 personal resolutions you have for the new year. I can go first if you want.
Go ahead, because I want kind of think.
Okay. So I have 2. One is dating. Like I saw Bretman Rock said that like what he did is you got to wear red underwear and eat the grapes under a table. So this year I'm on my way to find my red underwear. I already do the grapes thing. I don't know if it was only a Latino thing, but I guess not. Like everybody does the 12 grapes. So the 12 grapes are already secured, but I will secure my red panties because honestly, I need to find my man in 2025. Point blank, period. I don't care. I have so much to offer that it's just crazy to me that I'm still single. Like, it's actually insane. And in the new year, I will be finding my husband because also, like, I want to have kids. So, and I know people are going to be like, well, you can have this. Da, da, da. I want to raise my kid with, obviously, if possible, with both parents, a family, whatever. So that's number one. And number two is job growth, career growth. Those are my two things.
Yes. I would say one is definitely to find some type of consistency in going to the gym. I would say this year I've been to the gym like 6 times and it was all sporadic.
Were they all in January?
No, it was like spread out. It was like random moments where I'd wake up on a Saturday. I'm like, I'm going to the gym.
Period.
It was only 6 times though, so don't give me too much.
All right, this year we're gonna triple that.
No, facts. And I would say definitely, I would think like getting in, finding my significant other. I just want to see myself in that like lovey-dovey state. I haven't been in that type of state or moved in that type of way in so long that I'm like, I hope I still got it.
No, Rebecca, you are a very lovey-dovey person.
I am. These people be having me like moving like a big dog, you know?
Nah, you be lovey-dovey. Rebecca's a flirter. She doesn't realize it, but she naturally flirts. And that's another thing. I am very good at looking past people. So this year, when I feel like I'm like men look at me, I'm gonna look at them because I don't look. I just like look past. So maybe I need to start making eye contact with men.
That's my problem. I be looking, and then
I
like
don't.
you gotta give the look, like up down look.
I'm
Like,
just so scared. Oh, whatever. That's a topic for another day.
but no, my problem is that when I like you, I can't flirt, but when I don't, I can, and that's a problem. Like,
Yeah, I'm a whole chatterbox when I don't like you, but when I like you, I'm like this.
yo, the amount of times Shayla has had gym crushes and she'll text me, I'm like, girl, go talk to him. She'll be like, I can't. I said, I'm going with you to the gym.
Oh, it's so
She's like,
hard.
no, don't come with me to the gym. You're gonna
And
make
the thing that makes me more mad is like, I'm not an antisocial person. I'm such a social person. Like, I can go up to strangers, but when I like you, it's like a switch goes off. I don't know. It's weird, but in the new year, we are going to change that. Ding.
Yes. Oh, also, I want to say this last one. Definitely, I said gym, I said relationship, definitely a job. Like, I know Shayla and I talked about this like a few weeks ago where we talked about like jobs, like it's so hard. It gets very disheartening when you know what you can do and what you can bring to the table, and you always get close to the finish line, but never at the finish line. And it's just like, dag, what do I have to do? Like,
it is rough out here. So on that note, we want to talk about another special thing that's happening in January, or a anniversary. What?
You mentioned the grapes. I did that last year
With the red underwear.
I have the red underwear on.
That's the tea. We gotta get the red underwear. So we'll check back next year when we secure the red underwear. Let's talk about an Independence Day that's also coming up.
Oh, yes. Okay, so January 1st, y'all, if you don't know, hold up. Let me pluck you out real quick, okay? Woo! Yes. Okay. So Haitian independence is celebrated every year on January 1st. And when we celebrate, one of the common dishes that we usually eat is called soup joumou. Now, if you don't know what soup joumou is, let me put you on. It's a soup that's basically like, it's pumpkin. Yeah, you can definitely show it. So as you can see, we have like some of the ingredients. Now everybody makes it differently, like in terms of like what they add in it, but it's like typically always the same kind of base. So you will always have the squash, which is pureed or blended or whatever like that, just to make it into more of like a liquidy consistency. And so let me just give y'all a quick little details. So soup joumou is traditionally a Haitian pumpkin soup made with vegetables, plantains, meat, pasta, spices. Like I said, those are typically the stuff that is included in it.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes people will add different things like chicken feet or like, whatever meat, you kind of cook it
Whatever
to your
your
own.
family is into.
Exactly. So it's a symbol of Haitian identity and freedom. So it originated as a dish once reserved for slave owners, but once Haiti reclaimed their independence, that's just a common dish that they eat now. And they claimed their independence from France on January 1st, 1804. Okay. So we are just naturally resilient people, and that is the soup of the people. Okay.
So it looks a lot like sancocho, but I've never had it, but it looks similar to that.
What's in sancocho?
I mean, again, it's like a soup, but you add a lot of stuff to it. You add whatever you want. It's like a thick soup, but it has a lot of meats, guineo, plátano in it, like
Yeah.
whatever your
Yeah,
family's into, they add it.
exactly. And my thing is like the way I typically like my soup joumou is like I like a lot of noodles in it. So like usually my grandma knows that I do that. So she'll always put like extra like noodles and stuff like that. It's just one of those dishes, like, I mean, you only eat it once a year, but some people
Yeah.
have it like twice a year, or sometimes they'll cook it like every Sunday. We don't do that over here.
Okay, yeah. See, that's a difference. Sancocho doesn't have any noodles in it, so there's
Yeah.
definitely not
Yeah.
that.
Also, I just want to touch on this and give my own little take. So there was like a podcast that basically brought up this conversation of like, which one do Haitians prefer? If they prefer soup joumou or if they prefer bouillon, right? And I'm here to tell you, I'm taking soup joumou over bouillon every day.
What
You
is
know,
the other thing?
so bouillon is like it's a soup too, but it's
Okay.
not as like it doesn't have the squash base like that's whole
Mm,
like the liquid.
yeah.
And it's like it's one of those things where you just eat all the time growing up to the point where like you hate it. Like, it's much more watery. But some people, like most Haitians, like especially like my parents and stuff, they love that. But also they grew up in Haiti. And so that's something like that's ingrained in them. Me,
Mhm.
every time I ate it, I was like, dang, like
I feel like that would be me too, because I'm not a soup person. If I eat soup, I'm down bad, sick, like bedridden. Not for me.
I
But
felt
my
that.
mom, oh, she could eat soup every day of the week,
And it's
multiple
like,
times.
why? Like,
Girl, she love her some soup.
I cannot. But yes, so just know on January 1st, Rebecca will be having, and also what we do is we house hop. And because everybody makes it differently, like, you choose and pick which ones you go and drink from, but it's like you kind of drink it throughout the day. Like, honestly. So I'm be filled up on soup. This
Are you
DNA,
gonna save me a plate?
you know what? For you, I'll make that drive. I'll do it. I'll do it.
I love that. Thank you. So on that note, let's talk about what you were watching during Christmas.
Oh, I was watching all the Hallmark movies. Let me tell you. The
Mhm.
Hallmark movies this year. Let me tell you this right now. Hallmark, y'all did y'all biggity bag one. Okay. This year, I've never smiled so hard. Like I told y'all, I have not felt like I'm in the Christmas spirit, but I would have those
Mhm.
like brief moments. And it was always when I was watching a Hallmark movie. It just, it gives me the feels. And I also went to Christmas Con for my job and I did like a whole package with them. So I was
Mhm.
able to meet like the Hallmark actors and stuff like that. Girl, I was getting my hugs. And my Hallmark crush, Cameron Matheson, I interviewed him. Me and that man hugged like 3 times.
My man, my man, my man.
My man. And I just found out he got a divorce from his wife. Baby, let me heal your heart.
Oh my gosh. You said I could be a rebound.
Okay.
For me, other than building the house, that took literally all Christmas. But I made sure I was sat in front of a TV when
Oh,
Beyonce.
I thought you meant throughout the Christmas season, a Christmas
No,
day.
Christmas
Oh,
Day.
I was seated. I was seated.
Yeah.
The
So what was
Beyonce
your
ball.
reaction to her? Did you like it? What was it giving
Let
for
me
you?
tell you this right now. If I didn't have a Netflix account, I would have paid for a Netflix account. Beyonce tore the field up.
And did.
Blue did her big
Yeah.
one. And I know some of y'all is miserable and are gonna sit there and be like, why would her mom let her wear that? Shut up. You not performing on the field. You not walking red carpets. You not even
Mm.
going on tours. So reevaluate your life before you try and check anybody's outfit. Okay. Blue did that. Beyonce did that. And she just made an announcement that she's gonna be doing like something's gonna be dropping on the 14th of January. Shayla, if it is a concert, we are going. I got a credit card ready for the tickets.
Oh my God. I don't know if my bank account is ready for a Beyonce
Girl, put it on the credit card.
concert,
We'll worry about that
but
later.
I love her down. The thing that I love about Beyonce, as someone that loves the producing side of thing, like, you know, I'm an AP, but the goal is one day to be like an executive producer. The production of that was so high quality, and I think nowadays people do the bare minimum. And
Yes.
she always goes out for everything. One thing about me, I love a marching band, and so does Beyonce, honey. She gonna have the band out. I'm very big on instruments. I don't play no instruments, but I like the sound of instruments. So I love all of that. When she brought out Shabuzi, I think his name
Girl, when
is,
she brought out Shabuzi, I screamed at work.
Post Malone. It was just so many other people there. I loved it. The outfit, the white, everything was great, great, great. Love the horses. I said, girl, where y'all get all these white horses from?
Girl.
Beautiful. And I do want to say good luck to Kendrick Lamar, because now you need to live up to that, whether you like it or not. This was just for Christmas Day. You were supposed to go even bigger because it's like Super Bowl halftime show. So
Okay.
I hope you got a good producer. You better call up whoever produced this little show for Beyonce, because you need them.
Girl, did that. Now he need to get the person who did his camera work for the day that he did. Was it the
Amazon?
Yeah,
Well,
he need to get them. Okay. And when I hear mustard, I need to see mustard packets coming out the sky.
not mustard packets. I think he could do something better than that.
But no, I will say this also. One thing I appreciate about Beyonce, like I'm not a beehive person, but like I do acknowledge talent. And one thing I will say about Beyonce is every one of her performances are never shortchanged. She is intentional about giving you what you paid for, and then beyond that. It's like from beginning to end, I loved every moment of it. And then also, you know how people were so mad when she got, like, she put out this country album talking about she been left us behind. You got Post Malone, who I mentioned when we did talk about this, who did he was an R&B and then switched back into the country music scene. She brought him out. She brought Shabuzi, who been doing country music. So it's like, what can y'all say now?
Oh, well, people actually did not like it, believe it or not, the halftime show. They found it problematic. They're like, oh, we don't like country music for like Beyonce. Like, why is she doing country music? Da, da, da. Well, first of all, as we've discussed in prior episodes, country music originated from Black people. So it's like, first of all,
she's
pipe
from
down,
Houston.
Texas. Right. But with everything in life, there's always going to be two extremes. You're never going to be able to satisfy everybody. And the quicker you realize that, the better. Because when I saw that, I was like, oh, girl, this is amazing. And then I go on social media and some people had a problem with it. And I'm like, okay, girl, well, next.
No one will ever make y'all happy. Like, really, for real, no one will ever make y'all happy. For y'all to sit there, look at that performance. And it's like, I'm not even a huge fan of country music either. But I acknowledge when something has a nice rhythm, tone, and sound to it. And y'all can't tell me that, like, what? Shabuzi, I have been listening to Shabuzi all year. Okay? When he came out with that song, I was...
And that's why I feel like it's actually so weird, because I'm also not a country music person. Like, you'll never my Apple Music, if there is country music, is Beyonce and Cowboy Carter. So the fact that like she was able to find a way to include or bring in other people to this genre should be a good thing. But of course, people always got something to say, whatever. So if she does tour, I will have to gather my change, open up piggy banks, and we will make it happen.
Oh, Shayla, guess what? I put it on my credit card. We'll figure it out later.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we gonna go. We going. Cause listen.
Yes, I did see her. I did see her when I went to Miami, and it was so, so good. So like Rebecca says, she may be very expensive to go see, but baby, she will provide a show, and we love that for her.
Okay. I also just wanted to say real quick is that, what was I gonna say? Kendrick. Yes, Kendrick. Get in touch with her producers. You know what? Even call Jay-Z. Ask him if he could put you in contact.
Well, Jay-Z is a little bit shaky right now.
Right, but he can get to him to get in contact with the wife, okay, which is Beyonce.
Okay, love that. So we do have a little special thing coming up where we show our best of from our episodes of this year. I can't wait to show that to you guys. But before we get to that, I do want to talk about something that really has been irking me the last few weeks. So last week we discussed Travis Hunter, and I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing her name. I think it's Lena. I'm gonna call her L, and their relationship and the situation that was happening. And when we posted that social clip on Instagram, people were coming down our throats like, oh, did you see what she did? And this and that. And like new videos are surfacing. And they were so quick to clock not only Rebecca and I, but also L. But my thing is, okay, I get it. In that video, we didn't say like, oh, L has no responsibility, like she's the best girlfriend ever, fiance, and she doesn't deserve anything. We didn't say any of that. Well, we said it's none of our business. And Travis already said he doesn't want us getting involved. So who are we to be making points on their relationship? It's their life.
Yeah.
How come men only like to clock women instead of clocking their own species? Because one thing about men, they be cheating left, right, middle, and no one says anything.
Yeah.
The men don't be saying nothing, but as soon as a woman makes a mistake or anything, they want to clock us and oh, blah, 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 look what she did, look what she did, look what half of y'all men be doing to women, but you don't
Okay.
want to clock that tea.
Yep. And honestly, it's like people were coming at us in the comments, but there were also people who were like, hit me up in my DMs. Mind
Girl,
you,
that's
this one
crazy.
guy talked about what a stupid take, and that's the reason why women will never be happy in relationships like this and third. And then there's one guy, he ended up saying, he was like, y'all be so mad when black men get white women. I don't even think she's white, but whatever. I guess
He's
make whatever
not.
point you want to make. He was like, y'all be so mad when black men get white women, and look how white women are still treating these respectable black men.
That
Right.
stresses me out. Like, what are you even saying? So on
Yeah.
that note, just make sure that whatever men could clap, y'all could come for me. Because one thing about Rebecca and I, we have no problem clapping back. We are made for that. But just make sure you keep the same energy when all these men, celebrities, be disrespecting women. Offset, who's Mariah Science's man?
Young Thug,
Young Thug.
Blueface. Like, I need to see the same energy with everybody. And the thing is, people were getting mad because I was like, if she's a gold digger, why are you mad? It's not your gold, right? People were mad that I said that because they were like, it's women like that who like tell their friends like it's a like cheat back when their man does something. First of all, don't speak for me. Okay. And everything is circumstantial, right? Everything happens with certain circumstances. You are not in their relationship. We are not in their relationship. He is not dating me. You are not dating her. So it's for you to have such strong opinions, strong takes. Where your girl? Where your man? Like
Focus
whatever
on
you into.
them.
What
Focus on them.
exactly like y'all? And then he was like, "Oh yeah, we need to stick up for them." What is this? Like, what is this? He needs y'all. He called the Avengers in. I'm confused. Y'all going so hard. Like, what is going on? Did he say like
And
FN?
to
Like,
me, I don't care if you're going hard for him. Okay. But just make sure you keep it the same when all these men be doing all these things to women, because that's when you really need to speak up, but you'll be mute.
but my thing is, y'all are going so hard for a situation that y'all are not in. Y'all don't even have all the facts, all the details. Y'all are going based off only what you see on social media.
Right.
Where in your mind did everything connect that you said, let me help him out? Our young brother need help.
Or
Who
young
are
brother.
you? He don't know you.
And I'm for that. Support your people, your whatever.
Yes, support them when the support
Do.
is needed. If the man literally told you, mind your business. My friend don't
Exactly.
even tell me 7 times to tell me to stay out their relationship. You tell me once, baby, I heard you.
Right.
Like he did
Right.
not get on the phone and put like snap a button and you saw the bat sign hit the sky. Like he
Mm.
don't need y'all. Who is y'all protecting?
Right. That's weird. But again, to each their own. I just felt like I needed to express that because that really just made me a little bit mad. But we're going to go back to The question that you're gonna ask me a wind down question?
Yeah, we can do that as a wind down.
Okay, so let's get into our wind down segment before we show you
Wait,
guys.
are we showing our little thingy thing?
Yeah, after our wind down question, or you want to show the videos first? What do you want to do first?
We could show the videos first. I feel like we've been talking a lot.
All right. So, I mean, the videos are of us talking, so there's not really a difference, but we compiled our best of or segments that we enjoyed watching and editing.
That made us laugh because even
Yeah.
though this is for y'all's enjoyment, we also enjoyed a lot of things that we said, especially like Shayla and I talk all the time. So for us to do this on like a public platform and y'all to see just what me and her could talk about on a daily basis, we just wanted to share some of our favorite moments, what gave us the tickles and the giggles.
Yes. And it was kind of a nostalgic moment to look back of like where we started. Like now we don't have our dark purple background. Like it was just also a phase of, when you broke and you got a little bit of money, there's also a transition in that. But you want to play your clip?
Shayla hasn't seen mine, so I'll play it. I'm excited. Okay.
Booty hole brown. I'm good with booty hole brown because guess what? Some people's booty hole is brown. Like that's life. I'm good with booty hole brown. Nut, I'm fine with nut. Nut is a part of life. It happens. The pussy hole pink, I'm fine. Coochie juice, I'll take it. Okay? The men love coochie juice.
Right.
Rebecca sweats just literally existing.
Nah, for real, listen. I just want y'all to know, like, if y'all make this idea, put me on the patent list, okay? Y'all need to make portable ACs, like ones you could carry.
Real. Rebecca need that.
It be high. I be feeling like a furnace inside of my skin. Like
I am a part of the vacuum community.
You ate so much fucking food, you fucking vacuum, that the server was like, where did the food go?
Don't invite me to eat and then be mad when I show up and eat. Because why we at the restaurant for?
Somebody in the comments was like, yeah, she was a vacuum. She didn't know what she was going to eat again.
Oh, dead ass. You guys saw the clip. He played about 3 minutes. Okay. He scored 0 points and got 1 rebound. It does a disservice to Bronny James to put him in that circumstance.
Some of y'all really lack survival skills and don't know how to do a proper research, right? Toilet paper, bottles of water, those are things that are exported and shipped in the United States of America, right? You didn't need to purchase all these tons of stuff because it was going to be here regardless. Like, what is wrong with y'all? And then what also bothers me is that y'all are doing all this for toilet paper, bottles of water, napkins, but the body wash aisle is stocked. The toothpaste is stocked. Everything is stocked. Like y'all don't want to pick that up. Y'all think y'all was just gonna be in the house wiping your behinds all day? The ability I have for forgiveness does not outweigh the pride I have in never being embarrassed, right? I don't like to be embarrassed. Let me repeat that for y'all. I do not like to be embarrassed, right? I allow my name to be attached to certain things. You could say I'm crazy. You could say I'm mean. You could say I'm nice. You could say I'm beautiful. You could say my aura is amazing. You could say so much about me. But one thing you will not sit there and attach my name to is the fact that my man cheated on me 7 times and Rebecca stayed.
Attention, please.
Y'all are worried about what they're going to do with $25 million that they're raising to try and help a community, but you won't even donate 25 cents to help a hungry child. Don't shut up. Say that one more time.
Even if you don't want to engage with politics will engage with you. So it's like
when it comes to work, right? When it comes to your job, overcompensating for a place that does not care about you gets you nowhere. They will drop you if need be. Like, don't question me about nothing. Don't talk to me about nothing if that's not your job. If you want that job, look for it on LinkedIn. Like, I don't know what to tell you. When I don't like you, I don't want to gift you nothing but these hands. So it's like,
Girl, that's
So,
not very Christmassy of you.
girl, listen, there had to be a Grinch for a reason. Did you wipe your behind today? Did you wipe your coochie? Like, is your pH balance balanced? Like, worry about the things that matter. Like, what is that going to do for you? I was like, some of y'all, like, don't die by natural causes at a high enough rate for me. Can't even wash your legs. I don't even want to know how you wash your coochie. Like, I'm gonna be so for real with you. Like, do you even touch a booty crack? Like, I need to understand. You will never touch a red carpet. The only red you're gonna see is in a period pad. So, like, why are you
Got
worried
that
about?
tea.
Okay, if she's a gold digger, she's not digging in your gold. Why are you mad?
LOL. So as you can tell, Rebecca had a lot to say this season. We're gonna call this season 1 of Too Much. I love that. We talked a lot of tea, a lot of topics, wide range from coochies to life lessons.
Yep.
A little bit of all. So now I'm gonna share with you guys my little compilation. Is that how you?
Yeah, compilation.
Okay. I hope you enjoy. Can you see?
Yeah.
We named it Too Much. This is a place for you guys to embrace your extra. Rebecca and I have been called too much a whole lot of times, whether that's personality-wise, how we look, how we act, etc. And we think being too much shouldn't be
a judgment or like an insult.
An insult, that's the word I was looking for. This is a place to embrace that. Yes, we're too much, and what about it?
All right, and who gonna check me? Because last time I checked, maybe if you were enough, maybe people will be more interested in you.
So Rebecca and I talk about dating literally every day because it's the one aspect of our life that's really like, Jesus. Honestly, I think when you just start, there needs to be, you know how you major in something? Yep. I think there needs to be a college specifically for how to date, because that's how serious and hard it's becoming. Like,
when I have friends who don't have as much confidence as me, I get that. But like, whenever they're like, oh, do you think I look fat? I'm like, if you think you look fat, take it off. I'm not about to say, like, you have to see that you don't think that you look that way. Like,
Rebecca's not the friend that you reach out to when you're not feeling good. Phineas and Ferb is coming back. Why? They're coming with, they're rebooting it. And my whole thing with that, listen, I'm a Disney Channel girl down. I did not like the High School Musical reboot. I do not like Raven's Home reboot. I don't want a Phineas and Ferb reboot. Let these shows be the shows we grew up with in the 90s, early 2000s. And this generation needs to figure out how to create their own stuff. Let's stop rebooting stuff and instead grab that energy and create new things. So these kids can grow up thinking or saying, my generation had this. Now these kids gonna be talking about, oh, my favorite show is a reboot of an older show. Like, that's weird to me.
I think for me, what it is like, I feel like a lot of times, like you mentioned, with the reboots of like nostalgic shows that we have watched, it just don't hit the same.
Donald Trump is going to be the next president of the United States of America. He defeated Kamala Harris by a lot. It wasn't something like people were predicting, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, it might take 2 days to figure out if he won or not. Baby, that win by that night, you knew he won. The map was better than ever.
You guys support this man. Y'all said that he is going to be the best leader in the world. He's going to fix everything. Baby, all I'm saying is I can't wait to see them fixes. I better see, it better look like Bob the Builder when he done. Everything fixed, everything done, handy manny. Like, I need to see it all. I need to see what he gonna fix. I need to see what he gonna do.
I told Rebecca I'm buying my house in 2 years. Okay, because the economy is gonna be so good. So
I don't care how many jobs you had, you never stayed at one. And when he was getting a little itty bitty bit, he wasn't getting much. I remember getting in my account that from the state of Oregon, they sent me 5 cents, nigga. They sent me 5 cents, nigga.
But when I saw the other side to the story, I said, actually, I retract all of my statement. I don't feel bad because clearly this man didn't have money from the get. And I think we actually, like, I know this may be controversial, but if you cannot afford to have children, do not bring more children into this world because you're setting them up for failure. You're not going to provide a good life for these kids. So for my weekly rundown, it honestly all boils down to one thing. Yesterday was the first game of the finals, WNBA finals, Liberty versus Lynx.
Okay.
The Liberty had a double-digit lead.
Fourth quarter. They lost it? Girl, that's one thing I hate about sports.
I'm not even... I was so upset. I have this like very bad habit that I overfeel, like I'm overstimulated, right? Like when I care about something, I overfeel emotions. So for my own sanity, I was like, Shayla, I had to turn off the game because I already knew where it was going.
Sometimes when Shayla gets like this, she got to sit on the ground too.
Yes, literally. I watch games on the ground, or if I'm on the couch, it's both legs, like, tucked in for comfort. Here are my top 3 trick-or-treat candies. These are the ones I'm not trading, as Rebecca would say, which didn't exist. I'm not trading nothing.
No, I was trading
my
for
mom
these.
Would gather the ones that I don't eat, and she'll send them to Dominican Republic, which was always so funny because I'm like, Mom, these candies are gonna be like hard and dusty. She's like, no, Shayla, they love it. Okay, whatever. So number 1 is M&M peanuts.
Ew.
Fire.
M&M's is the atrocious candy.
You will be canceled for saying that.
I think it was funny. I mean, y'all can't see it, but me and Shayla can see each other's reactions to these, and the smile and laughing that we are doing while watching these. It's just like, I'm so glad. Of all people I could do like a project like this with, or like adventure with, I'm glad it was you, for real.
Oh, so cute, so nice. I hope you guys enjoy this as much as we did, because going back and like going to our first episode was honestly, we worked so hard, not only on this podcast, but like in life, in our personal life. This felt good to go back and kind of like see our track record. Like it was our own rewind of our life and all the topics that we talked about, and it was super fun. So we hope that you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. And on that note, we're going to go into our wind down question.
Yes. Welcome to our wind down portion where we bring things down to a mellow. But I feel like we've been real mellow so far. I haven't snapped on anybody. So, it's been a good day, honestly. So the question I have for you, Shayla, is what is something that you think we need to leave in 2024?
So I have 2 things. Number 1, we need to leave behind the filters that make people look like they're cartoon characters. We need to let them go, because half of y'all are putting these filters on and it looks like you're literally going to disappear. Like you look like a character from like a movie. Let it go. Okay. I'm not a big fan of filters, but if you're going to use a filter, like it's just scary at some point how much people use filters to distort the way they look. Let's leave that behind. And my second thing is, I think this year people kind of normalize cheating. Like it's normal, it's a part of life. We need to let that go. Cheating is not normal. You don't have to stay with someone because, I feel like I saw Sexy Red and Summer Walker talk about this. They're like, oh, well, all men cheat. So it's like, well, you might as well stay with this man because y'all been together. No. In 2025, let's drop that idea. I don't care if celebrities want to make it look like it's a cute thing. No, it's not normal, and we should not make it normal. And just because these celebrity people decide to stay together, you're not them. So
I want to touch on that. Like, my thing is, if you wouldn't settle at a job, why would you settle for your significant other? Like, half of us are all on this job hunt trying to look for new jobs where we feel more fulfillment, but yet you want to stay in a dead-end relationship. Like, that man is dipping and dopping in everybody but you. How he touch everybody, and that's your man.
Right.
Explain that to me.
So what's your 2 things that you want to leave behind?
Well, I have a grand old little list.
Girl, you are not about to go through all that list.
It's like 3 lines because I write big. But anyway,
Okay.
the things I'm trying to leave is crying on social media. I don't know if I need to hold your hand with a Kleenex when I tell you this, but no one cares that you are crying on social media. Honestly, it's actually very sad to say. And I know you're probably crying on social media because you need somebody. Find that help. Pay for that help. No one on social media cares to help you. Right? The next thing, you are not Risa Tisa. There is no reason why you need to do 24-part series talking about how that trash man did you. Girl, you stayed. You're not Risa Tisa. A brand deal's not coming out of this. Some people drop off after the part 5. Okay? And some of y'all don't need to break it down into 23 different parts. You can break it down into 2 parts. Y'all just choose not to.
They also want to become famous.
Okay, but there's a reason why TikTok has a 10-minute portion. Like, there's no reason why this one is 2 minutes, this one is 3 minutes. That you could have put it together and had a 5-minute video. Okay. Last thing. Stop. And let's leave this in 2024. Coming to people as a woman. Stop it. Stop it.
What is that? I'm coming to you as a woman. Like, what?
When a girl comes to you as a woman, she's basically trying to say she's trying to level with you to tell you something about your man. Oh, I'm coming to you as a woman to let you know this, that, and the third. Girl, the amount of times, I won't say the amount of times.
Someone has said that to you. I'm coming to you as a woman.
Twice. Girl. And they knew not to come to me in person because if you come to me as a woman, I'm coming to you as a boxer. Do not come to me about nothing. If you want to sit there and get your get back, send a pic, that's your lick, and go about your day. There is no reason why you are coming to me as a woman. If you want to tell me about my man, tell me about my man, but you don't need to come to me as nothing. Don't try to level with me about nothing.
Yeah, okay? Come to me as you. Come to me as Rebecca Eugene or as Shayla.
Yeah, like don't come to me about nothing as a woman. Like, I don't want to hear it because now you're already showing me that you showing me that you're about to try and be petty. You about to make some sly comment. And I'm already now in a bad mood because I already know the negative connotation to the phrase I'm coming to you as a woman, and I'm already on edge now. And I'm not even about to fight you over that man. I'm about to fight you because you really thinking that you get slick with me, and I don't like that. But
it's funny.
That's where I'll leave that. Oh. And this really should have been left. Like, this is an honorable mention. This really should have been left in 2016. But in 2025, when Trump gets into presidency, don't run your mouth to me. Don't say nothing slick. I don't want to hear nothing racist. I saw y'all was pushing the limits, especially when George Floyd died. Y'all was pushing the limits. Y'all was making all these slick comments. You will get rocked. Don't do it. Y'all leave that in 2016. It don't need to be left in 2024. It should have been left in 2016.
I mean, it should have never been happening.
Okay.
Been left when slavery.
Exactly. Some of y'all get bold, y'all get bucked, but guess what?
Yeah, no, we match energy here.
Okay.
You say something like Rebecca, no. Ooh. Rebecca, no, I don't play about that. And my family also makes fun of me because I don't play with none of that racist, that snarky. If you come for me, my people, I'm not like those podcast men that just stay on the couch and don't say a word. Baby, if I even hear a little perk close to me in my vicinity, you talking ish about me and my people, I will be there.
Come correct. Because
thank you.
If you don't come correct, I'm coming with some force and you really not going to like it. You're going to be blinking in a hospital bed. Why? All right. Keep it cute. I also want to say this was not the year for Rebecca to have favorites.
Have favorites? What you mean?
It wasn't my year to have favorites. My favorite podcast people, Shits and Gigs, they went and did they mess. Lil Durk in jail. Like Mariah the Scientist, she's a lover girl. She trying to be happy. And now
I mean, they still together.
that we know of at the current.
They was at the Big Bears. There was at some little ski resort thing, living their best life. So
It's
that's we're
just
gonna
like,
leave the cheating stuff behind. He said he wasn't cheating, but that's neither here nor there.
I just don't appreciate her being embarrassed because I'm acting like I know the girl, right? I don't know her, but like her music just be telling a story. And like when Shayla showed me like everything that was being released about them, I was just like, oh, that album finna hit. And I'm mad I thought that because like, dag,
Yeah, I was hurt for her.
I shouldn't be happy that she about to be heartbroken. So
But he said, "Oh, that's my twin. That's my twin." Shut up.
He said Merry Christmas, and she said thank you. She really is mad. Duh. You over here talking about stuff. She loved me too much.
Anyways, on that note, we wish them the best. And may all the lovey-dovey feels send them my way for 2025. Career, love. I will be securing my red underwear with my grapes because my man will be here in the new year. We hope you guys have a happy new year and we hope you stay with us for the new year. Make sure you like this video, comment down below what your New Year's resolution is. We appreciate you guys supporting us and make sure you subscribe, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, all the platforms at toomuch SB. And we'll see you guys in 2025.
Yes,
Bye.
have a great new year, guys.